As our global population continues to age, understanding how centenarians defy the usual trajectory of aging has the potential to transform public health and shape new approaches to personalized medicine. Genetics undoubtedly plays a foundational role in exceptional longevity. While no single longevity gene has been identified, studies of centenarian populations consistently reveal a pattern of protective variants that reduce susceptibility to age-related diseases. Genes associated with lipid metabolism, insulin sensitivity, DNA repair, and cellular stress resistance appear repeatedly in long-lived individuals. Importantly, the genetic profile of centenarians often includes variants that protect against cardiovascular disease and neurodegeneration, two of the most common causes of age-related morbidity and mortality. Yet the influence of these genes is not deterministic. Rather, they appear to create a more favorable biological environment, one that may be especially responsive to environmental and behavioral influences over time. Metabolism represents another key pillar of the centenarian profile. These individuals often exhibit lower levels of systemic inflammation and oxidative stress, both hallmarks of aging, despite being well into their 10th decade or beyond. Their metabolic flexibility, including preserved insulin sensitivity and efficient nutrient signaling, seems to be a major contributor to both their lifespan and health span. Some researchers point to the role of caloric moderation, intermittent fasting patterns, and diets rich in unprocessed plant-based foods as drivers of these metabolic advantages. Such dietary patterns may act synergistically with genetic predispositions to reduce the burden of metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and obesity-related cancers. Equally compelling is the role of immune function in the biology of centenarians. Unlike the typical pattern of immunosenescence seen in aging populations, characterized by a decline in immune surveillance and increased vulnerability to infection, many centenarians exhibit a uniquely balanced immune system. While their immune profiles do show age-related changes, they often maintain higher ratios of regulatory T cells and a robust response to immunological threats. This preserved immune adaptability not only helps ward off infections and tumors, but may also mitigate chronic inflammation, a process increasingly understood to underlie many age-related diseases. The phenomenon of inflammaging, or chronic low-grade inflammation, is notably less pronounced in these individuals, supporting the theory that long life requires a tempered and resilient immune response. Lifestyle factors cannot be overlooked in this equation. Centenarians frequently share common behavioral patterns, strong social connections, daily physical activity, low levels of psychological stress, and a sense of purpose that extends well into old age. These psychosocial factors have measurable biological consequences, influencing everything from cortisol regulation and cardiovascular health to telomere length and brain function. Moreover, environments that support these behaviors, such as those found in so-called blue zones, highlight the importance of societal context in shaping aging trajectories. Access to nutritious food, walkable communities, multi-generational households, and meaningful social roles appear to reinforce the biological advantages that centenarians possess. Importantly, centenarians are not simply lucky outliers. Instead, they represent a window into what is biologically possible for human aging. Their lives challenge the assumption that old age is inevitably marked by frailty and decline. Scientific inquiry into their biology is not merely a study of rare cases, but a roadmap for achievable health strategies. By dissecting the convergence of genetic resilience, metabolic efficiency, immune balance, and pro-longevity behaviors, researchers are beginning to craft a more holistic and optimistic model of aging. This emerging paradigm does not suggest that everyone can become a centenarian, but it does offer clear insights into how the rate and quality of aging can be shaped. Personalized interventions rooted in genomics, precision nutrition, and behavioral science may allow more individuals to extend their health span even if their genetic blueprint is less than ideal. As biogerontology continues to advance, the goal is no longer merely to delay death, but to maximize the years lived in good health. The lessons learned from centenarians, distilled through the lens of rigorous science, are becoming foundational to that effort.